Guten Abend and welcome back to the Fritz Karltin. We're here in the east wing of the triplex and I just had this countertop redone. It used to be an old green avocado. But on tonight's episode, we take a day at the triplex where we stroll through the herb garden and I trim up the bonsai bushes to get them all nice and flush. And then I partake in building screens, one of my least favorite jobs, but it's got to get done. And then I have a 4th of July barbecue with the Mac Daddy. And then I get to sport my Men's Warehouse suit as we go for the second round of court with Andrew and Nicole and the pattern of interrogatories because they abandoned my unit. And then again with Rory and his mom since he got evicted and his mom co-signed the lease. So sit back, grab a tasty beverage, and enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you at the end of the clip. This one on the end here is watermelon. This is Texas tarragon. This is cilantro, sweet basil, and some rosemary. Then in here, the little garden, planted peppers, cucumbers, and carrots in here, but I don't see any carrots yet. But I did see. Check out how nice I trimmed all these bushes yesterday. So I got 3 out of the 4 done. There's the coaster. Alright, back to our screen building. Here's my little cutting area to cut up the screen. And here's the production, so I have one final piece done. I already checked it and made sure it fit in the window, so now we're off to see if I can fit it in there without breaking it. Very delicate, these screens are. And let's see what it looks like if I can get it in the window. Ta-da, there's screen number 1. Snug as a bug. So now we'll go on to screen number 2 around the corner. And here's screen number 2. And my little work area. Let's see if this one fits. My other project is cut off the front part of this bonsai mulberry bush or whatever this is. So then my next deal is like to trim this one up to make it like the other one. Get all nice and flush. Go. Screen number 2 is in place. So that project's over, and now we move on to trimming up the bush. Ta-da! Trimmed up the tree in the front one, so now I got all 4 of them done. Finally, there's all the shrapnel, leftover clippings that'll just leave there to rot. So it looks like a lot better. And here's the branches that I cut out of it. So that's going to conclude our work for today from projects. Now it's ready to go get the barbecue rolling. Alright, here's the Mac Daddy. I wheeled it out. I got my bus tubs underneath there for all my cooking utensils and spices and herbs and oily rag and everything. So got the charcoal in there and getting ready to get it going. But here's the extra leftover trees that I had from cutting up the front one today. And then you can see the pumpkins. They're taking off pretty good. I planted some carrots in there too. I don't see them coming up yet, but still got time. Here we go. Coals are lit at 4 o'clock. And as usual, I got my Fisher's pint to kick off the July 4th barbecue. So, see how big of a crowd we can get today. Alright, here's the first round of food. I'm going to do the baby red skins and corn on the cob. And I got the summer squash and zucchini and catfish in the one there. So this is like up before the coals get really hot. Start cooking off the vegetables and stuff. Kitchen down there. Alright, we added chicken and a pork tenderloin, and then I moved all the vegetables up on the higher shelf, catfish and zucchini. But it sure is hot out, the camera's all hot, so I'm going to move it. Okay, now it's plate service. I'm going to do a little catfish thing, and summer squash and zucchini, and some chicken, corn on the cob, and a potato for the first round. So, see how that goes. Now it comes down to the second round. I cut up a bunch of the pork tenderloin, getting a little plate service ready. Do some more chicken and stuff on the grill. Corn on the cob, redskins. So, here we go. Alright, I'm starting to cook off the rush that I have. And then the other project that I took on was to go over here and trim these bushes. It's crazy. I don't know where the property line is or whatever, but it's just out of control. These bushes are just like all the way down. It's just like they don't want to take care of it on their side over there, the teen pregnancy place or whatever. And I asked them like a couple times to take care of it, and you know, just nothing gets done. So I might as well take it in my own hands and get it all done. So I'll try to do the best I can to chop it down tonight to finish up the barbecue. Okay folks, today is round 2 of going to court with Andrew and Nicole and Rory and his mom. I got back-to-back court dates on the same day, so we'll see how it goes. I got all my information ready, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But this is my court clothes attire, so I'm gonna go clean cut with a good attitude and see what happens, see if I can get any progress. The judge let Andrew and Nicole off the hook last time, but I'll try to use an angle to get them bench warrant out for their arrest for not having their patterns of interrogatories. And I don't know, it'd be a slight chance, but they might have some money for me. I doubt it, but we'll see how the court date goes so far. And here's all my court documents. This one's for Rory and his mom, clearly labeled. And then I have for Andrew and Nicole. And then another one for Rory. So I got all my documentation in order. Those are all the files I had to keep on each one of them during this process. So we'll get down to the courtroom about a half hour, 45 minutes early, just to make sure they don't try to weasel their way out. So stay tuned. Okay, it was a good day in court today. I won judgment against Rory and his mom. So that case is been closed for now, and then I'll serve them later with a pattern of interrogatories. Andrew and Nicole, I got their pattern of interrogatories and all their information, so I'll be able to start garnishing their wages. But they're both indigent and don't have any jobs or anything like that, living with their mom, paying rent. Her mom's paying rent for them, so they haven't bettered themselves at all since they left, abandoned my property and went on. They're just the same. So we'll keep that intact, and then we'll go about collecting their taxes and stuff, which is a new ballpark for me. So just another case in the Fritz Landlord Chronicles. Enjoyed tonight's video of me over at the triplex having the 4th of July barbecue. But this is the bathroom over here in the east wing of the triplex that just got remodeled, tile all the way around. But I even trimmed up the bonsai trees and built the screens. And then I go to the courtroom all dappered out in my Men's Warehouse suit and take on Andrew and Nicole and get their pattern of interrogatories to pursue garnishing their wages. And Rory and his mom, I got the judgment against them because they didn't show up to court. So it was a good day in the courtroom. I hope you enjoy watching the Fritz Carlton as all my remodeling projects and courtroom drama are carried out. Drive safe, and Auf Wiedersehen from the Fritz Carlton.